If you've ever sat down to meditate and found yourself thinking about work, your phone, dinner, or something embarrassing you said 5 years ago, you're not doing meditation wrong. In fact, you're experiencing the very thing meditation is designed to reveal. Most people believe meditation means clearing the mind, but that's not actually the goal. The goal is becoming aware of the mind. Think about it. You can't learn how your mind operates if you're constantly distracted by the outside world. Meditation is essentially the practice of turning your attention inward and observing what has been happening beneath the surface all along. And once you understand that, everything changes. Because meditation isn't one technique. It's an entire system of training awareness. And in this video, we'll walk through that system, from beginner practices all the way to advanced methods used for deep inner exploration. The best place to start is mindfulness meditation. This is the foundation upon which almost every other meditation practice is built. The technique is simple. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice the inhale. Notice the exhale. And whenever your attention wanders, gently bring it back. That sounds almost too simple. But something important is happening. For the first time, you're beginning to notice the difference between awareness and thought. Most of us spend our lives completely identified with whatever we're thinking. A thought appears and we automatically follow it. Mindfulness interrupts that habit. Instead of being lost in thought, you begin observing thought. You start noticing recurring worries, automatic judgments, emotional triggers, mental habits. And the more clearly you see them, the less control they tend to have over you. This is why mindfulness has become one of the most widely studied forms of meditation. It strengthens present moment awareness while helping create a healthier relationship with stress, emotions, and mental chatter. If mindfulness is observation, focused attention meditation is concentration training. The objective is simple. Choose one object of focus and stay with it. Your breath, a candle flame, a sound, a word, a mantra. Every time attention drifts, return to that single point. This develops what many meditation traditions call one-pointed awareness. Think of attention like a flashlight. For most people, that flashlight is constantly jumping from one thing to another. Focused attention trains it to remain steady. Why does this matter? Because concentration is the foundation of deeper meditation. Without concentration, awareness is scattered. With concentration, awareness becomes stable. And when awareness becomes stable, the mind naturally begins to quiet. Not because you're suppressing thoughts, but because you're no longer feeding every distraction that appears. Many meditators eventually notice improved focus, mental clarity, emotional stability, and even greater patience in everyday life. Many people think meditation is only about calming the mind, but some meditation practices focus on something equally important: the heart. Loving kindness meditation, also known as metta meditation, is designed to cultivate compassion. The practice begins by directing kind intentions toward yourself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at peace. Then those same intentions are extended outward, to loved ones, friends, strangers, and eventually even people you struggle with. At first, this may feel artificial, but over time, something fascinating begins to happen. The brain becomes less conditioned toward hostility, resentment, and judgment. You begin noticing people with greater empathy, less defensiveness, more understanding. In many ways, loving kindness meditation teaches that spiritual growth isn't only about awareness, it's also about how we relate to others. Once basic attention skills are established, many practitioners begin exploring visualization. Visualization involves creating clear mental imagery while remaining fully aware. For example, you might imagine a sphere of light surrounding your body, a peaceful mountain landscape, or energy flowing through the body. Why use imagery? Because the mind naturally thinks in images. Visualization harnesses that tendency rather than fighting against it. It can strengthen concentration, clarify intentions, and deepen emotional engagement during meditation. Many spiritual traditions have used visualization for centuries because it helps bridge abstract ideas and direct experience. Instead of merely thinking about peace, wisdom, or healing, you learn to experience those qualities more vividly within your own awareness. Another powerful doorway into meditation is sound. Sound gives the mind something gentle to rest upon. This can take many forms. Repeating a mantra, listening to a singing bowl, focusing on a bell, or even becoming fully attentive to ambient sounds around you. A mantra works because repetition reduces mental wandering. Rather than chasing dozens of thoughts, attention continuously returns to a single vibration. Many practitioners find this easier than breath meditation because the mind naturally likes rhythm. Over time, the mantra fades into the background and a deeper stillness often emerges. The sound becomes less important than the silence surrounding it, and that silence can reveal remarkable levels of inner calm and presence. People often imagine advanced meditation involves mystical experiences, visions, or extraordinary states. Sometimes those things happen, but they're not the real measure of progress. Advanced meditation is usually much simpler. It's the ability to remain aware without constantly interfering with experience, to observe thoughts without chasing them, to allow emotions without resisting them, to remain present without needing every moment to be different. In other words, advanced meditation is often less about doing and more about allowing. Less effort, more openness, less control, more trust. And ironically, this is where many of meditation's deepest insights begin to emerge. Every meditation technique serves a different purpose. Mindfulness develops awareness. Focused attention develops concentration. Loving kindness develops compassion. Visualization develops intentional focus. Sound and mantra develop sustained presence. But ultimately, they all point toward the same discovery: the ability to become fully present with your experience. Not someday, not when life becomes perfect, but right here, right now. And if you've made it this far, comment below, "I return." Because that's what meditation really is, the practice of returning again and again. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to Mystic Reflections for more explorations into meditation, consciousness, spiritual growth, and awakening. Until next time, stay present and keep reflecting.